This is my Orange P7. I've had it about a year now, and not long after I got it, I made a video about my first impressions of it. Since then, I've mentioned it occasionally, I've ridden it quite a bit, and a few people have asked, can I do a review now that I've had it a while? No, I'm not a great one for doing reviews, unless it's taking the mickey out of stuff, but we'll give it a go. So, an Orange P7. To give it its full title, it's a P7S. I don't know what the S stands for. Let's just call it Superintendent from now on. Now, I can't give you a review of the Orange P7S for Superintendent because I upgraded it, and rather quickly. I already had some wheels, resin pedals are the devil's work, the cassette it came with, and yours too if you get an S, are crap, and because I like everything to be neat and tidy and in the right place, I got an XT shifter so I could mount it to the XT brakes I bought. Was there any need to change all those parts? Well, no, they all worked remarkably well, to be honest. Well, apart from the resin pedals, well, they're rubbish, aren't they? But I've already told you all this before, haven't I? When I did my initial overview type thing. I'm guessing what you want to know is what do I think about the bike, having had it for some time. So over the years, I've had many a hardtail, from jump bikes, 4-cross bikes, cross-country ones, you name it, I've had it. And the majority of them have been alloy. Don't know why. I just thought alloy was better because it was more rigid and gives you more feeling. I've had a couple of steel ones in the past, didn't get on with them, but of late I started thinking, give them a try. And with the rise of, I dread to call it this, the hardcore hardtail with longer travel forks, I've been getting more and more curious. Nearly had a big one then, couldn't see the rut for the shadow. Now, I used to always think too that 150mm forks on a hardtail seemed a bit daft, because at the end of the day, if you go for 150mm forks on a hardtail, then surely a sort of lightweight trail bike with a bit of suspension on the back would be just as good, if not better. And then I rode one. You see, Christy and I decided it would be a fun idea to take our hardtails to one giant leap. The downhill track, not a million miles away from where I am right now. And I took my 120mm travel Pinnacle, and it was great. But then, Christian let me have a go on his Ragley Blue Pig, and that was greater. And I realised just how nice a long travel fork hardtail could be. The seed was sown, and there was not much I could do to resist. Like any hardtail, it's not the best at Rocky Picky's technical single track, but it's a lot more capable than it deserves to be, that's for sure. And there's a few reasons for that. This sheep pube on my bike. It's a modern, long, slack hardtail. 64-degree head angle, for instance. And also, 150mm fork. But I think the main factor in why it's quite nice on rocky, picky, techie trails is the frame. Reynolds 525. No, I don't know too much about steel, but what I do know in a bike is that it gives you a little bit of flex, a little bit of give, and that makes it a damn sight more comfortable. Trails like this, open flowing single track with enough features to keep it interesting, this has become my go-to bike. Wow, it's gone dark. No, it's a technical steep with rocks. Then it just gets a little bit, not challenging, but, you know, hair raising, shall we say? Now, I don't know how much of that is actually going to be usable because it was quite dark in those woods, but I'll try and pop a few bits in. But the bottom line is that this hardtail allows me to ride stuff like this trail. And let me tell you, I wouldn't come anywhere near this trail on my other hardtail. It's rocky, very technical, very steep, pretty loose, a hell of a lot of fun. Probably suited to a full susser, really. That coat, that is a very capable bike. Way more capable than I am on the bike. So why a P7 then, and not one of the other long travel hardtails? After all, there's quite a few to choose from, even if you want to just stick British, which I wasn't really bothered about, to be honest. A few reasons, really. I'm an Orange fanboy. I've had quite a few, love them all. Always wanted a P7. Every person I've talked to who's got one loves it. Every review you read is really praiseworthy. And I got it for less than half price. Maybe I was lucky. But this model is in a sale at a few places for around the same price I paid, just shy of 1,300. Would I have paid full price for one? Possibly. But I didn't have to. But the thing is, I didn't really need another hardtail. It was a want. Because I've got another hardtail. I've got a full susser. I just wanted to try one of these. And I don't regret my purchase for a second. It's probably my favourite bike, as daft as that sounds. I just love it. It's a way more capable bike than it should be. It's just fun to ride. You can take it most places. Yeah, there's places where it shines. There's places where it doesn't shine as much as a full susser would, but that's to be expected. If I had to pick one thing that I don't like, it's this. The bolt-through axle. Now it's an Orange own brand one. Strange. Maybe I'm strange for not liking it, but a couple of times it's come a bit undone, and I've not noticed until the gears have started jumping, and then you wobble the wheel, and the wheel wobbles more than it should wobble. So as you've probably gathered by now, I absolutely love this bike. I love the way it looks, although most hardtails look pretty similar anyway, really, don't they? I love the way it rides. Yes, I upgraded some of the components, but that's something everybody does over time, isn't it? So, if you're in the market for a trail bike and you can't really afford a full susser, or you're in the market for a hardtail which can take a few knocks, you can't go far wrong with this. As a disclaimer, I would say it's not a cross-country hardtail by any stretch of the imagination. It's not light. Why should it be? It's not built for that. It's built for fun. Now, I don't really ride trail centres, but I imagine if I did, that would be the bike I would take every time. Anyway, that's that. Next time, who knows? Bye.